think this when we finish this field, this will be the end of this session, because it has been a big one. We've been I'm well chuffed. Yeah, I'd say going forwards, if I'd have known what I know now, I don't think I would have done the Easter eggs. But I'd already started it, and I thought, yeah, you've done it now. You've either got to carry on through. But to be honest, it's going to buy fields and stuff. I would have done it. I know that I would have done. I was doing well without it, so I'm not. It's not the only reason we've had a success. It's helped us, of course. I can't say for one bit it hasn't enormously, but we still have done tremendously well without it. So I don't think it's the only reason. There's always some things in games anyway, windfalls, or I could have done if you look at those, yeah, the transport things. I mean, I could have done that 183,000 one, or even the 51. So. Yeah. Yeah, it's just that I don't like to think that there's any question that I would have done as well had it not been. That's another reason why I stopped having. I used to have like 7 generators, 7 solar panels in my earlier FS19. And when I started to become a content creator, I remember seeing one of Frithgar's, one content creator that I follow, and he bought one of the really large solar panels on FS19. For every field he bought was the agreement, but I've got to be honest, he bought hundreds of thousands in sometimes, like tens of thousands. And it was then that I was thinking to myself, is it Frithgar that's winning, or is it the solar panels? Because each one is getting, if he sleeps through the night, he's getting like tens of thousands, 70,000, and he's like, I know he would have done as well. It would have taken him longer, but what I'm trying to say is it always gives that question. That's why I limit myself to having 3 generators maximum rather than just having an unlimited amount, because I do think, especially with seasons, that you do need generators. Not needs, you can manage without, but I think they help with worker payments and, well, especially repair runs on FS22. You seriously need a little bit of help, or you could just run aground like a ship that runs aground on rocks. Yeah, I think it is definitely part of a good farm manager to actually do that. Yeah. Oh, maybe actually might be a proper road. Yes, I do seriously think that you've got to be balanced, but I do think you can be imbalanced. Sometimes, obviously, people can now say to me, well, you got 300,000, you're 300,000 better off. I mean, we bought the cows because of it. Of course we would have still bought the cows, but we were a few episodes ahead. We bought a trailer that we couldn't have afforded without that. So yeah, we are definitely making progress beyond what we would be. So yeah, people can say that, but also I think it's recognised that, yeah, I mean, let's be honest, as I said, I can spend 1.1 million on field 1, so even if you did think, well, I've given myself a field, it doesn't win a game. It doesn't. So, okay, let's go and empty this. But what I'm trying to say, without doing this, it's why I don't like. I'd love having that stone, the lime thing, but I don't want to. I could buy tons and tons of stones. I could buy 50 tons of stone, which would make us 200 tons of lime, which would sell, and in the morning we'd have £80,000. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You can. Then again, you would say, well, it's the mod that won that. It wasn't down to your skill. That's what I'm trying to say. But, I mean, obviously, all mods, whatever kind of mod you do, gives you an advantage, whether it's the slurry yard was one of my favourites on FS19, but it is a bona fide. I worked, I did that, I got those bales, I got the silage, and I got that cashed in. So yes, I mean, the Easter eggs, are a bona fide thing. But again, some people will say, oh, you know, yeah, well, yeah, and that is true. That I cannot say that it hasn't influenced the game. I can't. That would be a lie to say that it's not won it for us. We already were doing well. And I'd already started, as I said. It was, you can't turn the clock back. To be honest, I still remember that session to this day. It was a real downer. Things were going wrong because of the bale. Oh wow! Smashing. There we go. Wow, 6,716 as well. Fantastic. Right. So, we shall now check to see what the best price is, see what we're going to do with the barley. Or what we could do is, in fact, that's not a bad idea, Mr. Smith. Let's bail on this. Oh, hang on a minute though. Have I left my tractor? I think I took him back down. Yeah, I've got the brewing, haven't I? Don't think he'll be able to manage to turn around. Yeah, I didn't think so. No, we shall. I suppose we can partially do what I was going to think of. We'll go and grab our trailer, because I think I'd love to go to Chickens. I've not tried them yet. A lot of people said it was a really good way of making money right back in the early days. I don't know whether it still is or not, but I would like to try them. Chickens, I was never a firm favourite of mine on FS19. They always seem to take way too long to actually start up, but yeah, let's have a go. And then this is probably going to struggle with the Imperium. Struggled a bit with the 30, so 50 tons is, yeah. Let's do a repair on it. Let's see if I can still sense that outside. Okay. Right. Smash it in. See how much is left. That's fantastic. Contract is complete. We should get that all off and take it down to the farm and put it in our silo, which is a new thing. We've never done that yet, and that is, I think, where we're going to leave it. We'll do the chickens next play session, I think. Right. Let's see. Are you on the? Oh, let's see. Are you on the last? But at least we know there's another 10 to... Yeah, he is. I think it looks like the very last strip on the field. But was I right? Is there a little strip, or is it a complete finish? Yeah, no, there's a strip. I see it. I do. I was right first time. It's a little bit of extra. Yeah, it is a little bit. I'm well chuffed with that. As I say, these contracts, nearly all of them have bought 30s, 40s. It does, we have earned 100 and odd thousand sometimes. So as I say, although it will have bought us a field or something like that, that's all it will really have done. That's all it will equate to so far. 300,000, I believe, 3 completed toys, and then obviously which would be 330 in total. It really has bought us, will have bought us that field and some cows is what it will represent to us. So it's not a game changer, even though obviously I'm certainly not knocking it. Right, we shall follow this down. Shall complete the contract take this down to farmyard. Looking forward to putting the chickens down there as well. We're going to buy the... Oh, there you have it. Seriously, you've got a little strip to do. Get bigger as well. We're going to take down the bottom end. I know it's not a lot, but it's... You wouldn't throw it away. It's sacrilege that you'd work all hard all year long. Obviously, I know we're going to get the benefits of this, which in real life you wouldn't. There's no way a farm will do this, but it is a game, and that is the game. So you certainly wouldn't throw that away. That would be sacrilege, waste of effort, insult. Wow. Get that little tiny triangle as well down the bottom end of the field that we've seen in the beginning. It's actually cells 5, that's why. That's better. Yes, I would like to throw myself a gauntlet of the ultimate challenge. No money, no equipment, no fields, no nothing. True reward and hard economy. That is what I would like to do. This little bit, and then we'll get that last little triangle right in the beginning of the field. And then that is us done, actually done. Right, let's just... Okay, what I'm going to do though is send him down to that bottom end of the field. Try on. And we're going to jump into the tractor. Wow. Wow, he's like a bullet from a gun. Wow. This was a big contract. I really, although I knew it was a big field. Yeah, to be honest, the thing that shocked me the most about the Triumph was the size of the 10,000 for the storage. That was quite a shock, if I'm honest. Right, this is going to do us proud. We should give the farmer a shout once we've done this. Look at him thundering. Whoa, is that fast? And not exactly the straightest. Oh, he's folded it back up. Whoa. That final tour, and I know it wasn't a lot, but it's just as I say, it's sacrilege. Oh no! Yeah, we shall leave the tractor. No, we shan't. Yes, we shall. We'll come and fetch this ourselves. Right, give him a shout. Fantastic. The one thing we will do is let's go and grab our tractor, our fastest tractor, which is the Magnum. And let's drop that off. Drop that off. Let's go and run. Only let's zoom in a little. I feel like a tiny little ant. We'll just go grab that, and then we're going to leave it that end. Next time we'll bring that across. Definitely. But I'm not going to do that now. I'm just happy to take the tractor down to it. Yeah, this has been a good episode. Thoroughly enjoyed it. As I say, I was already of two minds, but again, I'd already started the. Oh, I haven't got my. Didn't do my number plate on this one. Look at those tyres on that. Beastly, lovely tyres. But I would like to get narrows on if we're going to use this as our fertiliser spreader mainly. At least so we can use the front box. It is definitely worthwhile. Yeah, as I say, although I've just said all that I've said, we're still not. It's not like we are at the end of we've got nowhere to go or equipment to buy. Yeah, we've got a large trade and we've got a small. Well, yeah, we've got no harvest. And there's lots of things. Oh, I went past. Lots of things we still need, including the biggest white elephant in the room is obviously fields. I don't want to be staying in grass forever. In fact, yeah, I suppose seriously, I'm not sure whether to keep what the grass fields we've got. I think one of the biggest causes of us not to get too many bales was the fact that we were only half grown. So yeah, it's interesting having small fields. Sometimes you get them done quickly. So yeah, and also the other thing I do like about those, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to bail, if you forgive the pun. We'll stick to those because they're all close to where we are already. That is yeah, I know it's not the end of the world, but it is a fair road trek. Because if I'm going to keep 36, it makes more sense to me to actually stick the fields close to it. I mean, obviously 15, I always intended that to be, but we've got cows on it. It's unrealistic for us to chop that now. It does make more sense if we were going to do that, actually. Yeah, I think I prefer that. Let's do it. Let's sell those. And that. And that. And let us buy field. We'll look at 4 and we'll look at 31. No, actually, it makes more sense 4. It's opposite our other land as well. Yes, I'm happy with that. It's as big as those 3 and it's in one square. We can actually practice our courseplay skills a little bit better. Actually running it's not as big as field 7 that we did, but it's still a fair road. It's half the size of that roughly. And it's also close. Yeah, I suppose we could go into sheep. I've got chickens there, haven't we? How much is that? It's that one, isn't it? How much to buy the chickens? Is it that one? 3,984. I would. Well, there you go. Ah, okay. Oh, we might need to go there. Okay, let's have a quick look. This is extending a little bit. I've got 5 minutes. It would be nice to just have a quick look to see if we actually just need to. This would be the true test because we couldn't buy them if. Yeah, I can. So it is. That was what we bought. How many can we get? 100. Wow. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Not for 4,000. That is amazing. How much to buy the sheep? That would be quite a lot, I would say. 110. Wow. Not an awful lot. Wow, excellent. I would like to try horses if I'm honest. I think I'd push the vote out to see if we could do like one horse to begin with in case the horse helper mod doesn't work. Let's have a quick look at our field. Yeah, it's the next one up over the wall. One thing I didn't check was obviously level. Although obviously coming from the fields that we had previously, I don't really think I should moan about levels. Yeah, it's not level, but it's certainly much better and definitely a bigger field than we used to. So yeah, it's not fertilised at all and it's fully grown. So we're just gonna, this first cut is not gonna bring in an awful lot, but oh, I don't need to plough it and lime as well. Oh well, we'll cut it, plough it, lime it, and then do everything with it next time. Excellent. So I'm happy with that. Things have changed, but yes, I'm quite happy with the way they've changed. We're going to go into chickens. We've got our 2 yards, proper yard there and the proper yard there, and we've got our little make do original yard on 36. So yes, I'm quite chuffed, really chuffed with where we're going. Anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you're going to continue on this journey with us. Our money is still good, excellent. We've bought swapped fields, I'm going to say. Yeah, I do like this one. It's definitely a bit better. I'm not sure about pigs. Never a big fan of pigs, but this is FS22. I don't think you should never say never. So yes, because there's so many animals in this, I don't see why we shouldn't give it a shot to go into animals in a big way. Anyway, that is for another play session. I'm going to say goodbye for now. Hello and welcome back. Right, we have got stuff to do. Let us set the worker going. Now before we do that, let's try and get courseplay working just to see if it was a glitch. I'm trying to get the absolute best of courseplay. Create job. Now, is it going to remember the course from yesterday? No. No, it's not. Okay. Right. It sort of is. 3 headlands, but 10%, 55.4 feet. Generate. Yeah, and it is actually on exactly the same lines. So, we're not going to do first. I'm going to do nearest, and we are going up the field. And yeah, I'm moving because he's going to do that moving around trick. Well, no, it's just I've set him in a slightly different place than I should have done. Just, well, so it does go to show it's a slightly out. Right, I have another task to do because I've been racking my brains to think what I can do in this session. Right. In fact, yeah, let's just go to There. Hang on a minute. Hang on, that's the fast track. Oh, do you know? I keep doing that. I keep having keep forgetting that you swap, and then it literally does the. Well, at least we know we can get there. Right. Just trying to think now. We've checked that over. We've checked that over. The only thing I could think that we haven't done or haven't is literally looking for toys, only because I mean we've already started to do it, and like I said, we can spend that money easily. We have, yeah, we did. We even looked on that. The only place we've not been is the garden centre. Obviously, that doesn't mean to say that I haven't missed. Oh, okay. Why are you stuck? Oh no, you're not exactly stuck. You're just going very, very slowly. Right, now then, let's go round and turn. Get ready. And we're doing goodly on this. We'll finish that bit off that we've missed. Oh, I'm going to go over that. Sorry. Ah, no, I'm not. Not if I'm clever. I shall stop, and then I shall go in his wake where he cuts next time. Definitely. Yeah, we've done well on this. I just thought there's going to be bits and bobs on this where we've got quite a long time in between us. I don't want to make this. If it weren't for the fact when you were if we'd got other jobs to do, let's put this as simply as possible, I could dart between the two and we could leave this, so time then can pop along. But all we've got to do is wait for every second turn to grab this and go. Now that is a pretty boring episode, so I thought, what can I do in the interim is what I was thinking. No, oh, he really isn't doing anything. Okay, you know. Yeah, we do not need that behind us. Let's have a little zippity-doo-dah. I know I'm going to have missed some bits and bobs. I really do. I'm not worried about that. There may even be some around the farms and all that type of stuff. We can't do anything about what we've missed. We can go to places where we have been. That's cosplay, juddering. That hasn't changed. Yeah, that's when it's looking to either unload. Wow. Yeah, it'll be looking to unload. Now there probably will be some in things like the forests, so we will at some point do that, but I thought if we do this, it's the last area we've not been to. I don't mean there's not an odd house or something like that, but yeah, this is the only place I can recall I've not actually been. Now we did find one toy at there was like a repair station. It's like a generator, but on that edge we found one just there. We haven't actually been up to the garden centre. And I know on a couple we are getting low, so right, so what we'll do is we'll get to the garden centre, then we'll flick back to the tractor, empty out or see if we've got one more load, and then we can literally unload the next lot. Yeah, we found one near that blue repair thing over there. This is beautiful. Well, that's a point as well. Maybe. You never know what contracts can land. Oh yes, I did do the supply and oh my life. Wow, that's a bit generous. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to take those at the minute. I loaded it. I thought I'd like to have a look at it, but if it gets to be ridiculous where you can earn money so easily that it's silly, then I'm not going to obviously partake of them. I want this to be about us winning through natural means. I know obviously I did already say about the toys, but we've already done it. There's nothing we can do about that, and also we will spend it on things like fields and stuff like that, so yeah. and it's too late. You can't turn the clock back. Once you've done something like that, it is what it is. There's no going back, is there, when you've actually done that? So we have. Some absolutely stunning detail on this map. Absolutely stunning. Right, let's park up properly. Let's take a quick look at our tractor and see. Wow, he found his way. Right, so we can do one more unload. And yeah, let's have a look. Ooh. 3 more. Yes, wear masks. Four more trailers. Wow, there's some in very well hidden places for us not to be. Yeah, it's got to be some in fields and things like that. It's got to be, because yeah, mind you, that doesn't mean we've not missed it. As thorough as you think you are doesn't necessarily mean that you are anywhere near as good at finding as you think, and I certainly don't think I'm terribly good at finding. Oh wow. 3 more cedars. Oh wow. 1 more plough. Yeah, there's certainly some high. Oh, I just saw. I did see you. 3 more water trailers. Yeah, there's a lot more of these hidden very well than I. Oh, I see you. 4 more harvesters. Yeah. Yes, I think there'll be some in the things like the forest and things like that. Wow! Excellent. I knew there was one, so it's the purple is the last one. Excellent. I'll have to remember that for the others. That is amazing. Excellent. Well, I tell you the truth, I am definitely 100% going to get rid of our loan. That is the first order of business. Yay. Very unforeseen and excellent. That's made my day. Right, I would imagine that our tractor is probably... mind you, I should feel Courseplay when it does that juddering, if I'm honest. Yes. Let's have a quick look though. Make sure this course play. Oh, he's just going over now. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, he's coming now. Right, we will take this, empty this, and then we shall pay a bit more better attention. This is the thing I do love about Courseplay though. And tonight it's behaving itself. Definitely much better than last night. Oh, he says as he clocks me. Well, that's nothing new. It's always done that. I can't say anything. Oh dear. Yeah, Courseplay has always had the habit of doing that. But it does seem to work better if you don't disturb it, which of course you sometimes have got no option but to disturb it, if I'm being totally honest. Let's have a look. Harvesting 65%. Yeah, all my life. 44 hours, 46 minutes, 51 seconds. Right, let's go and get that entered. Yeah, there's definitely quite a lot that I have missed. We did find that very first one, if you remember, on the Great over by a field. I would imagine there's got to be that kind. We've been to all of the buildings, and of course we may have missed the odd one, but I don't think we've missed many. We've even found some on roofs and things like that. So, yes, I think there'll probably be ones in fields and say things like the forest. That is definitely amazing. We are out of debt, so we own the Brewing hook, line and sinker now. It's a fantastic place to be. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, he's going back. Fantastic. So he is about 2/3 of the way up the field, which is, yeah, maybe slightly higher. Wow, 66%. Fantastic. I am very, very pleased with the progress we are making on this Let's Play. Really, really pleased. It is absolutely phenomenal that we are... Oh! No, that was a twig. It just looked like one of the... not harvest, the plough ones, just for 1 second. I think sometimes you convince yourself you can see them anywhere. Yes. Right, perfect. It's just about ready to turn around, so we shall empty him. We shall do that every couple of times, and we shall come back from the top of the map through the top. Ooh, he's not coming to the far end, is he? Ah. Okay. I know, this probably means we may need to hire a standard work, but we can't get in without actually doing this, so as I do the tidy up as well while we're actually doing this. And whilst we are this close, we're only going to have a few 100 litres if we do the tidy up work, but if we can start wherever we like then. We are going to try a restart, because that seems to be where Courseplay at present is failing, which is something that it never used to do. But again, it is a beta. I keep saying that. It is what it is. let's clean that line. Then we shall set or we'll try to set Courseplay going. Can't say we will, but we will try. Yeah, in fact, we might need to do a standard worker thinking about this, because that would be going up, and we're going to be coming down. So yeah, I think we're going to have to set a standard worker going. It is a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous map. It really is. I'm thoroughly enjoying our time on Carpston. It is absolutely visually stunning and a very exciting map. I am considering doing, I'm not, this is not a brag either of boats, but FS22 has been a learning curve to get even to this point now, but I think I feel confident enough to try to do what I did on Low Note, which is to do a no money, no equipment start from scratch with, well, it's beyond a start from scratch, it's an extreme, isn't it? There is no game start, apart from the only thing I will say is the game start would be on hard economy, which is start from scratch in that way, but we will have no loan, no money, no equipment, and on hard economy. I want this to be the absolute ultimate. It's obvious though that would have to mean that I'd have to have a map with a contract system, because there's no way, obviously, that you can make money. I will have no land either. There's no lands, no mods plays, no nothing, just us, contracts, and the map. That's all we get to start with, to see how well we can claw our way to actually own a farm. I'm not expecting it to be, it's just the ultimate challenge. I thoroughly enjoyed my Lone Oak, I truly did. Now then, we need to switch Courseplay off. Yeah, in fact, yeah, we need to clear the course. And we need to create job, not Courseplay, we want field work. We want to start. Go. Oh, it's that silly thing again. Okay. We should now be able to, though, it should not revert to Courseplay because we've cleared the course. And the last thing we chose was a standard worker, even though that went wrong. So if we press worker now, we should be a standard worker. Excellent. Obviously, the bad side to that is it's the only way I can do it, though, really, to get that going up the course. So let's go and grab. We have at least a couple of rows to actually. Right, so we're going to go the back scenic route, and we are not really toy hunting now. I'm more than happy with what we've done, but obviously we should be keeping our eyes peeled. We are just going to go the scenic route, and we're going to travel to us on that field. We're going to go the back way, because this is I've never taken us on this particular road, so I'm quite excited to see where we are now. Through this forest. Aha! Also, purple isn't the last one, it varies. It's just a colour. Wow. was right there, wasn't I? Wow, smashing. Brilliant. Wow. Oh dear. Ooh. Okay, let's go grab. I didn't know this was going to happen, didn't I? And should be ready for him to turn around. Perfect. Yeah, we've just got that bit of tidy work to do. Ooh, we're getting closer. Yeah, we're not doing badly now. I just thought it would be a little boring though if all we did was just literally stay at the side of the combine. There's no other contracts. Obviously, I know I've loaded the transport contracts, but I'm looking at the prices from some of those. That means seriously. Yeah, of course, I don't really know what one entails. I will investigate this, but I don't want it to totally unbalance a Let's Play without a bit of technology. I suppose there is no other way to test than to test, but I don't think I'd go for a massive one to begin with. I think I'd go for the smallest one. It's a brand new mod. Only saw it in the mod hub early today and we've installed it, so if there are any errors, they will be at the beginning. Yeah, what we're going to do is we should wait for him to do the turnaround. Usually does 2 rows to get back here, so by the time he gets back down here we'll be ready, we'll empty and we'll go back. Meanwhile, let's get ready to turn around there, because we haven't got much time from when it says that it's full 8% full for us to get back here and actually, yeah. Okay. Is this the edge of the map? No, it's not. No, it's a field, massive field. We are going to come back this way. We will. Well, hopefully we should be getting this. Always promise. Some things sometimes can distract you, but we're not hurting anything anyway. These are all fields. There's no cattle, cows, or anything to actually escape. Or yes, this one this is. How do you get into this right-hand side bit then? This dense forest on the right, because we have gone all the way around this. Very intriguing. Okay. Did I miss something in the field way? But a secret way in, or let's do that again, because that's definitely a forest and it's literally hedged. So. It's coming back, perfect. I think looking at this, another couple and then maybe one extra. I think an up and a down, this down, then going back up, and then I think another back down, and then I think there's going to be another back up. Looking at that, of course, I could be totally wrong. It's sometimes hard to gauge. Oh, okay. My bad. Oh well, but it's not that hard for us to do, and you're not that far away. Smash in. Do this clean up being as we're so close to it. Going out. Yeah, we'll empty this no matter what. We look like we... Yeah, I can't remember what we had got in it. Got a goldfish memory, which is nothing new. It's my usual, but that does look as if it's getting close to full. So yes, we shall empty it. Oh, it is full. Okay. Set him going. Right, let's run and empty that. I would say, yeah, I think there'll be one more empty and then we're a bit left, if I'm honest. I think that's what's going to happen. But you know, it's really annoying sometimes, to be honest. Always this, yeah, what am I saying? I suppose everybody's got their little sayings, haven't they? It's just that I notice in editing sometimes it's my go-to phrase for things. Yeah, so I really would like to, the next, I'm not sure whether to have another go. If I'm honest, I really like Elm Creek. I have still got a Let's Play on Elm Creek, and I do love that. And I've just done quite a few episodes, and I think I've said this before. As a content creator, sometimes I don't always finish a Let's Play. I always do quite a lot of episodes, and with being a new content creator, I have to. Right, okay, that's what I was doing. Yeah, I try and gauge interest, so it's not always that easy for me because my numbers aren't massive even in the first place. So I would rely on comments, and if somebody sort of said, "Well, what's going to happen next?" or we'd like to see more, then of course I would do. But I never just do. Although I have on one, I hope better on two. I actually. Because I'd done Horbelleron before and Calmsden came out, I thought I'd like to have a look at Calmsden, and I must admit I have fallen in love with the map. It is very beautiful, very believable, which of course it is because it's a real place, based upon a real place in Gloucestershire. Now this is looking more like they have altered things back, because we're not, that's 78% transported. We've nearly finished the field, so yeah, so the next, I don't know whether to do an Elm Creek one. I actually like Elm Creek, and it's sometimes nice to go back to a map that I do like Horbelleron, but something actually I really do like about, I did to begin with prefer Horbelleron, but I actually do really like Elm Creek. There's something really special about it, if I'm honest. For a Giants map. That sounds a bit horrible, doesn't it? But yeah, it's Yeah, I think I've said this before. Erlingrat was, I think, the very first Giants map where where I actually saw Giants do something similar to almost most modders. Most modders give you some sort of break, either a free field, a free this, not always something massive, and not everybody does it, but it is nice. They usually do most. Where are you? Where on earth? Wow. I'm gonna have to turn him around again, aren't we? Okay. Yeah, Oxygen David is one of my favourite Oxygen David maps is Oakfield Park. Absolutely love that map, truly do. And that has a free field at the top, or did have in FS19, where if you do enough poking around, you can actually find it, and it's free there for the taking. It's no, and then of course Lone Oak, another one of my favourites, has got quite a few grass fields. In fact, the periphery on Lone Oak, if you're into forestry, there's no way you can come off that without making an absolute fortune on trees. I didn't succumb to that one. I wanted it to be more about farming. I did do a little bit, but nothing that was going to change. In fact, I actually changed my storyline to a cooperative. I would have made $1 million as well from what I did, cutting a SWAT through with that thing. I got great demands and all sorts. Once I'd changed my storyline to say this was a cooperative and I was only going to get 10%, I was quite shocked because I literally made $1 million on the work that I did, and I obviously had 100,000 which I gave away to buy the. Basically, I made it that the periphery that you gain for free, that I'd bought the fields off the cooperative, as I called them. So it made it quite believable, and also made it that I actually had sort of bought the fields that you get for free, so that there were no free lunches for me on Lone Oak. It was I actually really enjoyed that. Yeah, we should. I think we'll run up with him actually because we're getting close now. Yeah, I think I was a bit out with my ups and downs. Truthfully, I think there'll be another couple, another one, another down, and then maybe another couple, and maybe a little bit of a one. We shall see if I'm right this time. Yeah, but the Giants maps, Erlingrat was the very first one that and nearly everybody chose what I class as the very best field on Erlingrat, which is the one behind the sawmill, and nearly every Let's Play and every content creator chooses that field with very good reason, and it is, I chose Erlingrat again, and I did that to begin with, and I thought, no, it's been done 1,000 times. It is still the best field on Erlingrat though, but I've looked at quite a few of the content creators. Nobody's picking that field this time that I've seen. None of the big names anyway that are redoing a Erlingrat Let's Play are doing that. Most of them chosen some of the really high alpine pastures, and that, boy, is that difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I think Frithgar's got an extreme one on Erlingrat, which he ran his last one. It was a toughie on that one as well, but that he chose the field that I'm talking about, the one behind the sawmill. So yeah, he's gone for a different patch. But that particular patch of land definitely represents, in my opinion, the first attempt I've ever seen of Giants almost giving, say, it's weird, start from scratch is not a popular start. Most people go for New Farmer. Don't see many Let's Plays with Farm Manager, although I don't know if Daggerwin does some of those, because sometimes, no, he usually plays that he's bought money from his last Let's Play, I think, when I've seen him with a lot of money. Right, let's do a turn around. Yeah, there's still 2 or 3. Let's have a look on the actual map. Yeah, he's still got a quarter of the field left, so yeah, at least, I should say, another 4. It's hard to gauge, really. Sometimes you look up and the field looks smaller than it is, and then as you make progress, you think, no, it's bigger than. There's still more left than I thought. But yes, I think the Erlingrat was the first time I thought, wow, Giants have actually done something that a start from scratch you could start with. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, you could have still start with one of the small fields on Erlingrat, which I've done myself. In fact, yeah, the Let's Play that I've released on Erlingrat that I haven't actually posted on YouTube. I'm unsure whether I'm going to. It's good. I'm enjoying it. We've gone into grasswork and we've chosen one of the very small fields near to the shop on the Erlingrat map. But yeah, I thought the others have been done. But yeah, I'm not sure whether that is going to post. I've only done about 6 or 7 episodes on that. I'm enjoying it, but I think I'd like. I hear that the Old Stream Farm is in for testing. That is one of my favourite all-time maps. I think I said this last episode. I would love to do a Let's Play on that because I did get halfway through on FS19 and it was so late in FS19 that I'd got my Lone Oak as my major Let's Play and I was just beginning to go into that, and it was obvious to me when I was about 10 episodes in. I thought, I'm not going to have a chance to do this and finish Lone Oak as well, and I wanted to get Lone Oak sort of not finished, but actually at a point where you can say, yeah, I think we got 3,400,000 in the bank. We've got another 300,000 in land, the actual farmyards, and also a lot of money. In fact, we've still got, I would say, about 500,000 in. Yeah, we got, I think it was about 500,000 tons of silage in one of those massive clamps at the BGA. So yeah, there was an awful lot of money, and also I've got compost mods, and that I've got lots and lots of that to put in. Lots of was it gold? No, it was grass. I used to literally just put that into the composter, and then literally sell the compost. It wasn't the most lucrative, but it was still good enough. Empty this. Right, smash it. I've forgotten. Bit too tidy up at the end as well, if I remember, of course. It's not always that, yeah, you sometimes forget little details like that. Whoa. Actually, wait, hang on 1 minute. Have they still got that? Yeah, they have. I'm going to buy the Aperion. I know I literally did say I wanted it, but I didn't have the money. Now I'm going to treat us to that. That's a big one. Ooh. Fantastic. We've still got 100 grand. Next things we are buying, though, now we've got a big tray that is land. That is, without a shadow of a doubt, our next thing we're buying. I'd like to buy a nice field, even if it means selling the 3 little ones that we've got, the tough ones. We've done one silage harvest, we should literally cash in on that, and I think we'll sell them. I think there's about 100 grand in there. Let's just have a quick look. Can't be too long though. It is the field I like the look of. It is field 10. Oh. $230. Yeah, I think we're not far off. We should probably be able to. We do need to get the silage bales off though. Yeah, I'd like to get that, I think. Still keep our other one, keep 36, because there's too many placeables on that, and it's in a good place anyway to actually keep as a central. I know we've got the proper farmyard as well, the two farmyards actually, to be honest. But yeah, I think 11, 27, 28. I think I'd swap those for 10 any day. I know it's a little bit out of the way, but we're not that far from the farmyard down that track, which we've never gone that way. We should just about manage to get back in time, I think. Just about, it says. Right. Yes, that's what I think I'd like to do. Yeah, I'd like it slightly. They're tough fields, but I know we have got now a track, but I would like, I suppose what I'm trying to say is I'd actually like to really master course play. I would like to keep the mower that we've got because I need to practice on offsets to actually master that. I was just going to buy another butterfly mower and I thought, no, let's learn this. You've got to literally, I know roughly how to do it now, but it is a bit of a guesstimate. It's not an exact science, but I do know what I've got to do. So it's a matter of making a course with a slight offset, and then you can see you're out by a little bit, so you adjust it a little bit more until you get that just right. Now that he is actually going up, that's perfect. Yeah, that Aperion made just too good. Was too good thing to miss if it was still there. I mean, that's an awful, very expensive trailer, so it's a big one as well. Perfect. We did say we needed a large one, and that's such good value. Ooh, well, we're getting close. I don't think I was that far out. It should be a down and up, and maybe a down and a little bit of a one. I think down, or yeah, I think there's going to be a little tiny squidging, like a half row or something like that, in widthways. I think we'll go down the top, literally to the top of the field with him once he starts going. Right now. Cruise control, 6 miles an hour. It seems to be keeping perfect pace with it at 6. 5 you lose a little bit. It's quite nice. Yes, being as we found some animals in that other forest, I swear that we're going to find some in the other forest, the one that's opposite our field 36. Right. Let's have a look. Yeah, I do. I think it's a down and up and then a partial, looking at the thickness of that. We shall see how right or wrong I am.